We are live. Well,
Hello, Internet.
We're recording.
Hello, Internet.
We are starting to record.
We are the weirdos that are known as the Wonderful Rollers.
Welcome to the 40th installment of Dethroned.
Guacamole, this is the 40th one? I didn't realize.
We have played this 40 sessions.
Holy crap.
Last time on our lovely little campaign, we had a giant recap with everything that's kind of happened so far within the last 10 sessions or so, including our in-game crossover with the party of the Hunt for the Grey King campaign, which lasted in-world for Dethroned, in the Dethroned world. That lasted about 6 seconds.
In and out.
It just be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
We had everybody's watch, and they all found later that night. I have a random note that says guacamole, and I don't know why.
We don't question the guacamole, it just is guacamole.
It's avocado.
Yes.
My
Avocado
cat.
was like, I'm gonna be...
Yes. It was the kitty joke.
So then they found a destroyed shrine of Noctis, and learned through going through some rather personal belongings and clothing that it was a priestess of Noctis who resided there. Then after that, kind of exploring more of the mountain, you found yourselves on this mountain pass where you encountered a massive man surrounded by black talons after this woman on a runaway warhorse, which resulted in this massive encounter. Lots of high-level casting shit. Everybody's character sheets went kaflooey.
What's a health bar?
What's a health bar? I do not know. And a big-ass there was a big-ass fireball. Y'all's horses died. But of course we saved Luna. And I have a quote from Jillian, who said, "We love roasted coconut."
Roasted coconuts.
That was for my horse. Okay, Rex, that was for my horse.
They were rentals.
And at the end of this encounter, Arenda revealed themselves to be Cedric Frey, which resulted in the party getting captured in exchange for their lives. And
Cedric. Who dat?
I'm gonna put a little note that we recapped. And we're gonna start with this scene. As you all see the figures mounted on griffins, you hear Zaid and the woman that was on the horse struggling against restraints as bags are thrown over all of your heads, and you're forcibly restrained by Warren's men. Shackles of cold iron are felt clasped onto your wrists, and a surge of dread overwhelms you, sapping you of all your energy and rendering you unconscious as you're carried away to a place unknown to you. After that, we're going to take a bit of a detour to a place of hard stone, blood-stained sand, and an overwhelming atmosphere that emanates savagery. The circular arena pit covered in sand is laden with bodies surrounding you, Aseir. You've overcome the opponents that litter around your feet, and the werewolf standing in front of you salivates still, ignoring the corpses as he stares into you with an ever-yearning hunger. Behind you is the presence of Cordelia Greymound, her arms crossed and a pleasured smirk curling her lips. While you're battered, you're weakened and fatigued, which is nothing new at this point. The sound of the roaring of beasts echoes ever louder, but the feeling of fury drowns out the noise. Things are getting hazy, and you see Sethra sitting next to Lord Nolan, who has an arm over her shoulder.
I want to look up at her and see if I could see her face a little clearer.
Roll a perception check.
All right. I think it's best we change the music, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
if
say
you
a
have a
different
track in
one.
mind, or I can change it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Oh. I mean, you gotta track it if you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh.
Is it just me or is Lawrence coming over a little staticky?
You are coming in a little bit staticky.
Ah! 1 second.
You're coming in a little staticky, love.
He's got some shock to his system.
Wait, that's too soft. When did that track change?
I don't know.
I may have changed it to something else.
You might have.
How could you?
That's the new one I replaced with because I wanted to make
Oh my god, why are you doing these things behind my back? How could you?
it. It's really cool because I thought it was real cool.
It is the Aseir one.
It is very Aseir though. All right.
Okay, make your perception check.
Okay. 1 secundo. Making character sheet. Getting characters. Where's perception check? That's to GM. Perception.
Perception.
Ignore the advantage.
The first one's a 23.
So what do I think?
Your sister's face almost sharpens, like you'll adjusting as you kind of blink into focus, and you can see their faces clearly.
Yeah, and Nolan's expression.
Satisfied, but not gloating, I guess I would say. He's just kind of content with where he's at.
Okay.
I need you to roll initiative.
Okay. Well then, let's do this shit. I will get him. Initiative. Oh my god, why is it always an advantage, you know?
It wasn't an advantage.
Yeah. Mid roll 2 die, it was weird. Oh, yes. Do you roll for werewolf?
Can you do that for me?
Okay. Yeah. It's in, I think.
Or I can just search it.
You can
That's right.
Yeah, you can search it because like there's like tags on it. There should be tags. Yeah, and also be sure to click token before you do thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Thankfully,
You
it's
still
just...
go first.
Yeah. So
Hey, Lawrence, I'm pretty sure that you have advantage on initiative rolls because Barbarian.
If he's raging, I think.
That's only if I'm raging.
No, I thought that was a standard thing.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm a high level for that actually.
Hold on.
I'm
I have player handbook.
Yeah, I know. I have level 6 in Barbarian and 3 in Fighter. That's probably the reason why.
Let's see.
Because I think if you're thinking about like Feral
Gotta be
Instinct.
7 levels in Barbarian.
Yeah,
Feral
I gotta be
Instinct.
7. Yeah, I gotta be level 7 first for that. for my burbs.
You're just one level shy. All right, Aseir, what are you gonna do?
Well, gonna get pissed off again. I'm raging. Gonna
Angie
rage.
time.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Which is nothing new at this point.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
5, 10. I'm gonna try to grapple this motherfucker.
Okay.
Athletics. So I'm gonna have to make an opposing athletics.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Avocado. Oh, he's asleep by my leg, and it's adorable. I love you!
Oh my god.
24. Wait, you are Angie. Don't you roll twice?
Oh, that's like, oh yeah, I have advantage on, like, strength checks.
Yep. So
I
minimum.
mean, you win this one regardless.
I mean, I win
Yeah.
it regardless, but, like, I'm gonna put him in arm lock.
For future
Okay.
reference.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's just, I think that's, like, an action, correct? I used up an action already.
Yes.
Yeah, it is his turn. He has to, like, try to struggle out.
He's gonna make a strength roll. What's your DC?
Like, again, that would be the opposing athletics, I think.
Okay.
Or actually, I think I have to make a strength save again against him.
You still have advantage because Angie.
That's true. Just trying to get pissed.
24.
Yeah, he's not getting out of that lock.
Yeah. So what it looks like is that what I'm trying to do is that I have him in like this arm lock, but his face is still facing me, and I'm gonna beat his ass into the ground as it looks like it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I have multi-attack, and because I'm gonna do 3 attacks with this, because actually, I'm gonna okay, I think that was like when I say I was raging, I think I was going into a frenzy rage. But I think
Frenzy rage.
yeah. So, I almost forgot to say this.
Extra Angie.
So, this is gonna be like a 3-hit thing. 3-hit combo. So
That's my favorite thing to order.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
yeah. Let's see if this meets the DC. Oh, I'm guessing that's gonna hit.
Would you rather I mute myself or do you like my commentary?
It's fine.
Commentary is good. You're good.
So I'm gonna roll this 3 times. Oh Christ.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Yep. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's go.
No, that's just 2.
Come on.
That's 4 bonks.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. Just like
28, 25.
All bonks.
yeah, yeah.
Bonks!
So 24, 28, 25. Okay, that's it. Because it was just
Yeah.
like 28, 25, and 28 again because like it was just like lagging on my. So.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah. Incidentally. So. That's
9.
9. 12.
21 so far. 33 points of damage right there, total.
Oh yeah, he's beaten and not looking good. He's the werewolf is panting heavily.
That's gonna be the end of my turn, and he's gonna have to make a strength check again against me. And I will also have to do thingy again to strength check on strength save and opposing strength save.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
Ooh, this werewolf is not doing good.
Ooh, woo.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna beat his ass again. So while still kind of exhausted as hell, I'm still like fighting on, you know.
Angie.
There's a reason why there's bodies across the floor, and I'm just barehanded. So again, ora!
20.
Aura.
What the fuck? Squeeze you.
Nice!
Squeeze you. Well, I'm guessing this, like, let me just roll the damage on this one. Alright, does he look okay?
Better than that.
Better than that? What do you mean by that?
He's dead!
Oh my god! Oh, by the way, I found a GIF. I found a GIF of what I do to this thing.
Can you describe it? How do you want to do this?
Well, I'm basically, what I'm doing, I'm gonna put a GIF in the thing, but what I'm doing is that I'm beating him, not only am I beating him senseless, it's just, and then when he's like slowly, like when I dislocated his jaw, I'm gonna grab like the bit of like, you know, like I wouldn't say the snout, but like the lower part of the jaw of his, like, you know, mandible, and just kind of, not slowly, but like, you know, try to tear like not only his jaw off, but basically his thoracic cavity off as well.
Oh my goodness!
And if you don't know what that, if you don't know what that looks like, I have the GIF. It's right here. Put in chat and discussion.
Suddenly, a slam is heard over the commotion. The dust settles slightly enough to have the rest of the werebears and werewolves and even Nolan and Sethra among the audience look towards it. Then a guttural sound echoes as the savage barking and roaring begins again, as a figure is brought to your attention.
Direction did this figure come from?
Huh?
Which direction did this person come from, Rick?
As you are exhausted, Aseir, you're winded, you're about to collapse. A Black Talon shoving in a person with restraints and a bag over their head into the arena with you emerges. A kick to the back is given to the person in the restraints, and their body is thrown into the pits with you.
Okay. Excuse me. So...
The Talon pins her to the ground with his foot and takes off the bag, revealing the face of an elven woman with dark hair and a violet streak running through it. She's quickly uncuffed, and as the Talon steps behind the runic barrier built within the sand, she stands up to face you, Aseir, struggling to her feet.
Aseir's just panting like a rabid animal. He is fucking clobbered, despite like his like fierce like fighting, his fighting intention, he's just, yeah, he's just panting and. Yeah, he's ungy, and like he just looks to. Looks to this woman, and as I'm guessing that the crowd is kind of like, you know, roaring and just like, you know, getting all.
Yeah, they're roaring and howling and it's this masculine, savage, like excitement.
Yeah.
And there's like pounding and roaring, and
yeah,
she's just glancing around her surroundings as she's and adjusting her wrists as she's uncuffed. And you see her chest rise and fall as she's starting to kind of catch her breath.
I think may cough up some blood.
And she steadily approaches you. It seems like she has a bit of a limp to her step.
Aseir kind of instinctually, he doesn't know who this person is. He's just kind of like, you know, stepping back a bit.
Let me help you.
He looks over to Aseir looks over to Nolan, then back to the woman.
You know what type of place this is, right? They're not gonna let up.
I can take it. Just let me heal your wounds.
Unfortunately, sweetie, that's not how things go here. You're fed to the dogs. You're fed to me. That's what they want.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for her then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. We're doing this. I guess I'll keep my initiative.
You see her ready a flame in her hands. She says, "Then if I'm being fed to the dogs, might as well blaze my way out."
That's more like it. No. Come on!
And charge you this. 5, 10, 15. Try to tackle.
Eh. That hits.
Oh man.
I'm about to be on the ground.
Getting flashbacks to getting reminded of Flux in this very moment as he just like jumps on, like lunges on top of her and just has his his hands clasped around her neck and trying to choke her out. Yeah. And I'm guessing that's basically what I got so far.
Alright. So she's gonna...
She didn't get to roll the initial counter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she needs to roll.
Well, good luck beating the 28.
Stupid.
You're not stupid. You just
Oh
don't.
god, no. Let's roll.
Alright, so she's gonna, on her turn, actually try and cast a Calm Emotion.
Oh.
Is that a...
Charisma save.
Yeah, so I have to make... Can I make an opposing check?
No, you have to make a Charisma saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I don't have a lot of shit in that either.
I was gonna say, you don't have much charisma. That's Celis's job.
Yeah. That's correct. That's correct.
So
that is indeed correct.
As you're like starting to choke her out, she issues a soft, weakened Sylvan incantation, and you feel your eyes start to grow a little bit heavy, not out of sleep, but out of your exhaustion, and your rage begins to simmer, and your hands loosen around her neck.
I just fall. At this point, I just fall on her chest, just like I am actually, like I've lost all feeling. I think this would probably be like him losing all feeling in his body. Like he has no strength left, as he's just, well, probably unintentionally on her chest.
Hello,
It is
Jillian.
rather soft.
Hello,
Jillian!
Hey, Jillian, you're just in time for titty pillows.
Oh, great. What I've always wanted.
I'm currently, like, beaten and bloody to see her. Hey, he's back.
Hey, check out them titties.
Titties!
I am not sorry for saying that. I refuse to be sorry.
Aseir
Stop talking about
I
flashes.
heard
fish
a
titties.
woo.
Fish titties.
Oh, but in this case, sylvan elf titties.
Yeah, bro, it's at roll 20.
Yeah, which may as
Why
well
would
just be
you
normal
say that?
titties.
Why the fuck do you have to say it that way? Elden titties or whatever.
I mean, okay, Aseir is like, Aseir is collapsed onto this woman. He's going to collapse somewhere.
She's actually going to you collapse onto her immediately, just kind of holds you there.
Yeah, Aseir is just like gasping for air, as like even some of the sand, maybe some bits of sand and blood, just like.
And she's still whispering soothing words in a language you don't understand.
But then
She's maintaining her concentration.
a little bit of it reminds him of Joanna. I think at this point he's just.
Aww.
How's the crowd looking right now?
They're booing.
Of course.
They're booing. They don't like this.
They want blood, not nap time.
Yeah.
Your fucking head off.
I don't think he can move at this point.
I gotta say, if your adrenaline was the only thing keeping you up, and that just went out the window, you're not doing a whole hell of a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got exhaustion.
Mr. Nurse.
Yeah, I've got a couple levels in exhaustion, by the way.
And then you hear,
Hello?
as the crowd starts to boo, you hear Cordelia's voice above it go, "All right, I've had my fun here. I'll be taking my disobedient pup back to his cage if he's going to fall asleep on the battlefield. You dogs can finish off the other one. Be grateful she has a fighting chance now. My bruiser fails to kill his targets most of the time anyway. Pathetic brother." And she's just going to walk right onto the battlefield, grab you by the scruff of your neck, and you feel her nails dig into your skin as she yanks you off of her chest and drags you away. Ah! It got messed up with one of the other tokens. There we go.
He's gonna try and look at it. He looks wearily up, and he's starting to try to see the woman as well as Sethor just one more time as he just utters Sethor.
The wolves a few of the wolves start to descend down the stairs into the pit to finish off this woman. And as you see Sethor's face, the elf lady you fought is looking on, and the werewolves draw closer to her. You see the Talon that brought the woman into the pit whisper something in Nolan's ear, and he grins, with Sethra looking helplessly at you. And with that, you're dragged back up the stairs that you've been through for the past few months. Meanwhile, we cut back to you all in your respective cells. As all that you can see are the neighboring cells in your field of vision. The room of each cell is cramped, and the little space is given to you, except for a stained bedroll and the hard cobblestone floor. There's a dingy and musty smell that is ever present, and it stifles your breath. The corners of your room are damp, with bars that are made of hard metal. All of your equipment and belongings have been stripped off your person. All the buffs you got from Bamathy's clothing are gone, and all your items have been confiscated and or destroyed.
Question.
You are also still cuffed, with the cuffs themselves having strange runic patterns carved into them that dimly glow a faint magenta color. On top of that, there's a cold iron collar as well that glows the same color with with similar characters written on them. Which of you speaks Sylvan?
I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on, let me check my sheet.
Hey, Amanda, you're still here.
I
Hey.
don't.
Let me check my
The bean don't.
I speak a lot of languages. I speak
I know
Wait, what is it?
Sylvan.
No, Sylvan.
No, never mind.
I speak 6 languages.
Polyglot here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was close. I speak 7 languages.
I am not on that list.
But
So
I
it's
speak,
just Joanna?
I speak the Sylvan.
It's ancient Sylvan. It's like an older version of the language. You may make a history check to read what it says.
Actually,
You're reading Sylvan Shakespeare.
Fuck yeah! Listen, I'm always a slut for Shakespeare.
11.
Ooh, you're not able to make it out that well. It's an ancient version of the language. You're able to make out the words chain, bind, severed, and self written on the cuffs.
I see.
And then on the collar, you make out the words chain, sever, chain, bind, power, and asunder. But the rest, the sentence structure is different. It's like Malin said, it's like Sylvan Shakespeare.
Sylvan Shakespeare.
Would you like to make an Arcana check to see what these cuffs might be doing to you?
Can Akil make an Arcana check? He may not know the language, but maybe he gets
Sure.
Oh,
Because these are those of you who are magic users, which are most of you, you feel a draining sense coming from these cuffs.
Like draining magic or draining life source?
It's just draining.
a draining a feeling of being drained. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so all of you, these are counterspell cuffs. They're high quality ones too. You can't cast any spells with these things on. So on top of having your wrist bound, you're stuck not being able to cast any spells that require the use of somatic materials, and your movements for your hands are restrained. The collars remove your ability to cast verbal spells.
Ah, fuck.
Well, shit.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Arenda at least have either their necklace or their eyebrow piercing?
No. All of that was removed.
Do we at least have undies on?
I would say maybe your eyebrow piercing remains.
Good. But do we at least have undies on? Because I don't think it would be nice if we were just...
You still have undies on.
We are all in undies. Akil, actually, now that I think about it, Akil doesn't have his legs and arm.
Oh no!
Oh.
Why would they pick on the poor disabled boy? What the fuck?
Wait, can they even be removed?
Yeah,
Can they even be removed?
I mean, they are prosthetics.
But aren't they like automail, so integrated into his fucking body?
Yeah. You would have your arms and legs.
Okay then.
So I have one question though: is Memento Mori okay?
You don't know.
I just got that bow after breaking the other one. Come on.
There are guards stationed and patrolling the area around you. They're also stationed at posts, watching your every move, so that way you don't try to pull anything.
Just wondering, does everyone know to only refer to Arenda as Cedric?
No.
I don't think they do.
No.
Damn. I mean, they said... I mean,
Nice.
when shit happened last game, they only referred to themselves as Cedric?
Well then, I'm guessing.
When there are no guards by Arenda, they're gonna, like, try and get Zaid's attention. and finger and like make the shape of letters with their hand to spell Cedric, and then point to themselves.
Make a sleight of hand check.
No, they're waiting until a guard is far enough away, and they're sitting at the back of their cell.
No, like to get your point across to finger
Oh,
spell.
Okay.
He
Oh,
kind
buddy.
of cocks his head to the side, just seeing your finger move, and goes, "What are you doing?"
They. Oh crap! I gotta think about how to do this. They start acting like they are writing midair, and then and still at the back of the cell, they make it very obvious that they are spelling.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna roll
Where's
I'm gonna roll for Zaid to see if he gets it.
Okay.
I need to know something. I need to know something.
What?
Where the fuck is my dog?
You don't know.
You just got Amanda. You basically
He gets what you're trying to do, Arenda.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, Amanda, basically, we just got bagged and, like, transported to dungeon time. Sex dungeon time.
Yeah. No.
Bad.
I know, but Akil is
No.
Akil's kind of just, like, kind of in this defeated mood, and he's just like, is anyone else in their cells? Is anyone else, kind of... that way, I don't. He's at a loss for words.
I don't know if anybody can hear this, but I'm gonna make Trish try to kick down the cell doors.
Okay. Make a athletics roll.
This ought to be good.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I mean,
Your foot probably hurts.
Yeah, your foot hurts like hell.
God fucking elf, damn it!
Elf, damn it.
Fucking yes.
Lady Trish, what are you doing?
Kicking down the fucking cell. What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
He's clearly never been incarcerated before.
Arenda goes to the front of the cell. Well, Zaid, I'm pretty sure we've gotten out of worse than this.
He's just silent. He's silent for a minute, and it's definitely been a hot minute.
Celis? Akil kind of raises his voice. Just, like, saying, Celis? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Been a long ass time since I've been locked up in a shithole like this.
Really? This is, my second time, actually.
Think. I've lost track.
Yeah.
There was the time your uncle kidnapped me and put me in a place like this, so...
Okay, let's not... I mean... Yes, it's rough.
And there was the times that I got thrown in cages like this when I was a kid. This really isn't all that out of the ordinary for me.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
They're not moving. They're metal.
I get it. So let's just start singing, nobody knows the trouble I see.
So, is Celis gonna make a performance check?
Yeah, make a performance
Do
check.
it.
Sure, why the fuck not?
Oh,
Do it.
God.
How bad is it?
Is this in... Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, wow, it's actually... It's actually... Nobody...
Out of the corner of your eye, tapping his foot.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Love you, wifey.
Oh, my
I love
God.
you, wifey.
So, like, I'm seeing...
confusion, the hell?
I don't know. All I'm seeing is like, okay, so if Trish is like shaking the cell bars, I'm just thinking of the meme of "Let me in, let me in."
Let me
From like Lion King. Let me in, let me in. Let me out, let me out.
Let me out, let me out, let me in, let me in.
Let me in.
Yeah, but I think Trish is the only one like making all of the escape attempt, trying to like making a desperate escape attempts.
She is making so much noise. I'm going to say this. She's like a wild animal in a fucking cell, in a cage right now. She does not like this one bit. So she's like shaking. She's trying every attempt to get the fuck out of
Out.
What?
That's Zaid like trying to talk to you over your noise.
Trish then stops and places her forehead on the cell. And it gets just very quiet.
Except Priscilla is singing.
Nobody knows.
No.
Are you gonna do the
No.
from Shrek with Donkey singing?
Oh my God.
On and on again, with no one beside me. But you gotta have friends.
No, 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 no.
Oh my God, we're just memeing now.
You guys are out of character. All the party are going to hear something for the first time. Arenda sort of sticks her head partly out of the bars to see if there's a guard nearby. Is there a guard nearby?
Yes.
Hey, when's the bitch gonna come get me? Out of character. None of you have ever heard Arenda swear.
Oh my no.
Trish.
The guard kind of raises a brow, and then says, "I wasn't exactly given a time, but what? Who do you mean by bitch?"
And bitch himself, Radley Nolan.
If you mean that bitch, I don't know his schedule exactly.
Out of character, I don't know why it keeps pinging.
It just be like that sometimes. So wait.
Be like that.
So when you say bitch,
There's several of them. Which one do you mean in specifics?
I'm right here.
I'm not exactly sure if he's going to be coming down anytime soon. He's got a book today.
So what, are we just to rot down here for the rest of eternity?
Oh, come on. I have something he wants to know. He won't let us rot down here for too long, at least.
Well, you see, friend.
Cedric.
Cedric,
Cedric.
right. Yeah. For that one. So, basically, the two of you are gonna be dead at some point. I don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know how. Not here, because he doesn't want the mansion getting all bloodied up, you know. But two of you are gonna die. One of you's gonna die differently, And then the rest of you are gonna be questioned by, and he kind of flips through a notebook, like a pocket notebook that he has.
Oh my god, is it like a guard, how to be a guard for dummies? Or something?
He flips through the pocket notebook by, I think? No, General Wingspire is down south. He's not coming in for another week, maybe. Greymound, one of those two. Any
Fuck me again.
Of course.
And which one of us have the esteemed honor of being dead?
I'm pretty sure I'm one of them.
He pulls out the notebook again. He pulls out the notebook again.
Oh my god.
Joanna Hawkwin and Drakon Ismany.
Oh my god.
Drakon Ismony.
Right.
And the other one that's gonna be dying but differently?
That's you! That's Cedric! That's them! You're gonna die at some point, I think. I'm not certain.
If it was up to Radley, I would have died years ago.
The way he talked, he sounded like he wanted you to die.
Oh, that's just because I managed to get out before he got me for good. I'm pretty sure he wants to deal with me himself.
Like, yeah, that's right.
I have a
He
really
didn't
bad
get
idea.
didn't beat me then. I don't think he'll beat me.
And then the rest of you are going to be questioned by the...
Oh shit. By the what?
Second in command. By the second in command of the pack.
I thought you said it was Greymound that was gonna be interrogating us.
Them too. One of them.
Family fucking reunion. God's damn it. Wasn't enough for him that he killed me once, he wants to do it again.
That's just business. That's just dealing with criminals, I suppose.
What exactly are we accused of?
Existing.
Inciting rebellion.
Against
existing.
Is it too late to say I'm not with this party? I was forced. I was forced to be a part of this group.
Is this in character?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Persuasion check.
Make a what check?
Persuasion.
Fuck.
No, wait, Joanna literally looks at, like, not looks, but she, like, just yells, "Shut up, Trish!" Fuck!
That is about correct.
I don't know. She really seems like your best bloody friend.
She's not my bloody friend! She's like an evil mother! And I'm older than her!
Excuse me?
Excuse me!
Ladies, it's so loud. I'm so...
So to the guard and says, you might want to grab some popcorn. This could get interesting real fast.
Oh,
My
Sellers,
lord.
do not encourage them.
And then Trish looks at Celis and she's like, "Shut up, Peacock," and then looks back at the guard.
Oh, you're never gonna let that one go, are you, love?
You're the one that started flirting with the librarian. Oh look, I am, and she puts like hands behind her head. She's like, "Oh look, I'm a peacock. Let me show off my wings."
That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent to rev your engine, Brandon. Rev your engine so you know how big your dick is.
Christ almighty.
Actually, you know what? Just wait. He changed faces. What the fuck?
No, there's just an extra one. One right there and one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like multiple guards here.
I thought that this was the one that was down here, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? His token just changed.
Hey, you know, some guards have like longer looking hair.
Oh, Lawrence, did you get my message?
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, okay, I see it.
So I'm assuming Jojo and Trish are just arguing and bickering back and forth for a while.
It's just like, and it's just.
Joanna's literally just telling Trish to shut the fuck up the whole time.
Make me, bitch! Make me! You can't do shit!
Oh my god!
Oh, friendship.
Oh, friendship.
And then she literally just says, do you want to die a worse death because you keep running your fucking mouth?
I'm already dead. I'm dead on the inside. I mean, do you really want me to tell you how much I already want to die and how much I was close to death already? Huh?
You're not gonna
She rolls
die.
her eyes and she says, oh, look at you. You're so special because you've had near-death experiences like the rest of us have had. Wow.
Wait. Which one was this?
Can we please just stop arguing for 1 second? Please.
Raven Queen, just take me now. Fuck's sake.
Celis, stop. Okay, let's just all calm the fuck down and breathe, okay? Just when?
Yeah, take some nice calming breaths. That's usually a good thing to do when you're in prison.
And then you just hear a little jingle from Trish's cell again.
When is... I just hope that we find us here again.
And then you hear footsteps approaching from outside your cells. The trudge of men in armor, accompanied by the sound of something dragged.
Uh-oh.
Another body.
I'm not prepared for heartbreak. I'm not prepared for heartbreak.
Do you
And then
wanna
separately, you hear 2 sets of footsteps, one heavier, the other much lighter, as 2 individuals emerge into the room of cells. And
am I seeing
they're
this?
talking softly to one another. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me finish! The first is a very tall, broad, muscular man dressed finely in navy robe, red trim. His salt and pepper hair is long and swathed back, and he's got a very finely trimmed beard, but his face is scarred all over. Yet it doesn't detract from his handsomeness. And as an IRL note, he looks like Joe Manganiello. Next to him is a much smaller person, light on her feet, with tan skin, short cropped dark hair, and an emaciated, thin frame, almost like a ballerina. She's about 5'7", with wide brown eyes, and is wearing a long, knee-length, baby pink nightgown. And the man is talking to her softly, saying, yes, and you should be able to find her in your room shortly. And the girl seems very excited. She's, I'm really grateful that you got me a new pet, but I'm not certain I'd be of it. I mean, it isn't a big responsibility, and you've given me so much. He says, I'm sure you'd be able to handle it, Sethra. And then
name Sethra, Celis, just like he's like Sethra?
You say this out loud?
Yeah, he goes, Sethra?
You two lock eyes.
Lawrence? Oh, I thought I heard
I said a kill perks up.
Oh, okay.
Sethra slowly kind of walks away from the man. And then the man takes her hand and kind of pulls back gently. He says, Don't bother. We're here for 2 others. You can come and talk to them whenever you like. Just not now.
I see you stole Joanna's dog.
Do you remember me?
She shakes her head and turns away, obediently.
Nolan, I see you stole Joanna's dog.
Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy?
The man turns to you, Arenda, and a very satisfied grin stretches his face, pulls his scars, and he says, "Stole is an operative word. Who did you say was the original owner of that beast?"
One finger. You're not getting. You can try getting secrets out of me. But I don't know how well you're gonna get them.
Can Celis reach through the bars?
I mean, Nolan, I managed to evade you for nearly 4 years. What makes you think a couple more days is gonna get any information out of me? Much less how I did it. They're trying to make him mad. They're trying to make him look scary to get her to not trust him.
He kind of furrows his brows at you and he says, "You're erratic."
How am I being erratic? I'm just telling the truth.
And then he turns to the guard and he says, "Are you sure that this is Cedric Frey? Are you absolutely positive?" And then the guard goes, "Well, they certainly introduced themselves as such. So
4 years can change a person. Who's to say I haven't mellowed out a bit? I mean, I had to temper myself somehow to keep from drawing your attention."
This is erratic, even for you.
Arenda is still trying to get him angry in some way.
I'm just glad to see I've put you in your place. Both of you. And he turns to Zaid, and Zaid looks on at him. Just defeated. And then Nolan lets out a short laugh. He says, all we need are the other 2, and then we've got ourselves a nice reunion."
Other 2?
Leaders of a secret organization.
You mean ones you helped lead? The Scarlet Order? You almost killed me. You really did almost succeed. But...
And this time, I think I will. But not yet.
Good luck!
There's a bit of a snarl to his lip as he says this.
Ooh, so scary.
Sorry, I got distracted by cats.
Avocado, avocado, avocado. Avocado.
Te quiero, aguacate, te quiero.
God. Is that how you guys are gonna summon avocado now? Avocado, avocado.
That's gonna be us when I go. That's gonna be us when I go visit him.
Yes.
Rex, I sent you the message on a DM message.
So about how far out did he? How far did Salas get with trying to reach out towards Sethra? I understand that there are bars in a manacle.
You miss her. She walks away and gets closer to Nolan.
Oh damn.
Ping!
Seth.
So, Lord Nolan, what is it that you want from the rest of us? It seems you've acquired who it is that you were looking for.
I've made a deal, you see, with the good leaders of this empire.
So they pardoned you for all your crimes in return for you doing their damn dirty work.
What crimes?
Oh.
I've merely been on a mission to bring light to our organization.
By using your people, our people, as weaponry? You would be nothing without what I made. You would still be sick as a... You'd be... Red is much more articulate than I am. You'd still be as sick as the dog you are. You are nothing without me. You would be nothing without me! And you damn well know it! So, when am I gonna get my damn thing?
Thank you very much, oh great Cedric.
Great. Now can you continue on with thanks by unlocking these? And they hold out their arms just a little bit. And they have a look like, you gonna do it? You gonna do it?
Sethra actually clings a little bit tighter to Nolan's arm. And she...
If he runs out of blood, you're next. What do you think the main ingredient is? You're nothing but a meal to him, or a toy, or both. I'm sorry to say, but it's true.
No.
Crimson-born dependent.
You're wrong!
Am I? Am I? Am I really?
You don't know him!
He tried to kill me. What makes you think he's gonna stop? If you pose any kind of... If you impair him in any way, or his plans, he'll take you out too. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to warn you. He gave me this, and they pushed back their hair. He gave me these. He gave me this. And they point to the scar underneath their eye. And then they point to one over their heart. He may not have done it personally. But his men did it, because I posed a threat to him.
You know, she may be my ward, but I'd rather you treat her like a child. She knows what I've done.
Does she? Arenda's now trying to sow seeds of doubt. As small as... Do you want me to roll anything?
Persuasion.
Okay.
So where do the Greymounds come into this?
13.
After all, they are the head of operations over in Veritas. They simply paid me a visit. And we've made a business deal. As lords and ladies ought to do.
You don't think they'd turn on you if they had an advantage to gain?
Everyone has advantages to gain. That is aristocracy. Something cannon fodder like you wouldn't know.
Cannon fodder. There's a word.
Well now, Sethra, you have a new pet to attend to, don't you? And she nods. And he escorts her out.
As she's passing again, he's gonna try to reach out towards her.
You miss.
I figured as much, but the attempt is still there.
Brenda goes over and lounges on the bed.
Zaid looks on at you, Renda, and he goes, "You were laying it on a little thick there."
Hasn't seen me.
Go over to the nearby wall and just start beating on it.
He hasn't seen me in almost 4 years. People can change in that amount of time. People get upset and that's weird.
Celis?
You are quiet, dude.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to put turn up the gain. Celis, are you okay?
You just hear thuds against the wall.
Celis. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
That's all he kind of says. That's all he can really bring himself to say.
Once his strength leaves him, he just kind of curls up in the corner.
Kill kind of touches the wall, just a feeling, just like thinking that this area. He kind of touches that area, thinking that maybe he's through. It's a false, like, you know, feeling of hope or comfort because he can't really feel it, but hopefully through this wall, that Celis could like feel the comfort that Achilles is trying to give him through his connection to him as a retainer and champion.
Except you're in the wrong wall, my friend.
I know he knows it's the wrong wall. It's probably not there, but like, if he was there, he would basically like think it was you, like, you know, in the corner or something, you know, just like, you know, touching the wall, just trying to like, you know, trying to almost imagine that it's you to like sort of comfort himself, but also comfort if he if you knew what he was doing right now, he would be like giving you a big hug or like just a hand on the shoulder, but he can't do that right now. And he just looks at his prosthetic arm and legs, and is reminded how he keeps losing things, and is just, I can't feel you with this. Yeah. Again, he's just. Oh, am I sounding robotic?
No. I just heard somebody like shriek in the
Oh
background.
yeah, that's my sister's just really loud. Yeah, don't mind her. But he's basically just like looking at his arms and leg, his prosthetic arm and legs, and just kind of thinks in the back of his head, I can't.
Piggy, snore somewhere else.
Yeah. I can't feel you with these arms. I only have the one.
Piggy, you don't have one.
If I had more, I would use both of them to comfort us all.
Just quiet at this point.
Kinda.
I kind of want. Does anybody else want to do anything before I try to do something else?
Joanna?
Oh, I was gonna have one more thing, but
You can
go ahead.
No, you can have the one more thing, Celis.
Celis, after being like curled up for a while, his head just like looks up towards the ceiling and he goes, "So, this is the hero's reward that I get for being your champion. My gods abandoned me. My friends are captive. can't protect those that I care the most about. How very ironic. History repeats.
Kill looks down. Just as it's just like, well, there is truth to those words.
Orinda's gonna try and meditate, but also try and disguise it as napping. Like just meditating in a napping position.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So what's Trish gonna do?
Does Jojo or Drake want to do anything before I?
Yeah. Does Drake want to do anything? What does Drake do?
He is staying very fucking silent. This guy is not. Yeah, don't worry about me. I will say something, but right now, not picking a fight with anybody.
So Drake is pleading the fifth.
Yeah, basically.
I will not incriminate myself.
Yeah. Joanna, do you want to do anything?
Joanna's just sort of looking a little dull. She just looks like emotionally and
So everyone's gone quiet.
yeah.
As everything has gone quiet and kind of negative, really bad negativity in this aura, in these cells, I am
very uncomfortable
With the energy we've created in the studio today.
Basically, I would like to roll and try to do a little song, just to try to cheer anybody up, or try.
Oh, like you're trying to sing a song because like you don't have any instruments, right? Because they took all.
Yeah,
our
just
shit.
try to sing. Yeah.
Make a performance.
Perform, do your thing.
And you technically rolled better than I did.
I know, but I kind of wanted it to be better, but.
Yeah, everyone's just, it's really oppressive atmosphere, I guess.
Hey, Samus rolled fine on his performance check.
Yeah, no, I mean it's more like sorrowful no.
Trish tried to like hum a little tune, but she just like gave up because the song she was trying to hum really hurts her, and it was a little old lullaby of hers, so she kind of stopped and went back to the bed over here. I think that's a bed. I don't know. Is that a bed? Yeah, that's a bed. And just sat down, being quiet.
Why do you keep pinging that spot?
I don't know why. It's just like my mouse just like did things. Yeah, because
mouse just tried to go places.
Yeah, it tends to do that.
Where is Casey? Oh,
Casey's
about to eat. I heard a noise and I thought he was somewhere he wasn't supposed to go.
Leo, when I was working earlier today.
Yeah.
Leo's like, do not disturb me, human.
Several hours pass.
Enough for any kind of rest?
Yeah, I would say so.
A long rest or short rest?
Yay. So we're all the way
I
back
would say
down.
about 3 or 4 hours pass.
So like
So
couple short rests.
Okay.
So how much do I take back from current hit points?
Roll your hit dice.
Oh, I had to roll the dice.
Roll your dice.
Time to roll the dice.
hit the dice.
How many are you using?
I gotta use a dice roller for this.
One. So it's like 3 hours. Yes.
Yeah.
You can use as many as you want. It's not like 1 per hour. You can use as many up to the max that you have.
All right.
So I take back 6 or gain 6.
I drink me some alcohol, maybe.
I'm also drinking the alcohol.
Yes, I have alcohol of the old-fashioned variety.
I have
21.
the alcohol of the coconut rum variety.
I just have Dr. Pepper.
I have Dr. Pepper as well.
I mean, there is alcohol in the fridge. I was offered alcohol in the fridge from.
No, get out of there.
I'm in Canada. I got straight up weed.
Yay!
Hey.
I mean, whatever works for you. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm also
My
gonna
doctor
be
tells me not to take, and so I won't. But yeah, Canada style, baby.
I do want to say I'm sorry if you hear snoring in the background.
That's fine.
Why?
The dog, the piggy.
Yes. It's fine.
I'm dog sitting, and the dog did not want to get away from me, and so
The
she's
dog.
literally snoring right next to my computer. So I'm very sorry. I tried pushing her away. She's like, "No." I'm like, "Fuck you." Okay.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Alright, so several hours pass, and then you hear another set of footsteps, dragging in a much more labored set of footsteps. You hear
Is that the Angie boy?
You hear the movement of fine armor, the slight tings of scale mail, as a woman enters the keep with long silver hair and black armor that glints a soft gold off of its scales.
Oh, well. Seems that she joined us again.
Arenda is still fake napping.
Glad to see you alive, brother!
You don't look like that.
Because he got the crap beaten out of him.
Why does he look like that?
I don't know if you... Lawrence, I don't know if you caught that or not.
Yeah, I got that. Like saying, yeah, looks like we have good old Greymound.
Joanna,
No. I was talking about what he said to Aseir. He said, "Glad to see you're alive, brother."
Aseir's like, he's lucid. He can't.
Get out of there!
Avocado!
Get out of there!
Avocado.
No!
Avocado!
Avocado! You're killing the vibe, man!
And she, as soon as she gets to this empty cell and opens it, you see her. She's not like, she's acting like the rest of you. As she takes Aseir and pulls him up and gives him a hard, rough kiss on the mouth.
Joanna literally is so fucking angry, and she yells, "You get your filthy hands off of him!"
She lets go, but still holding on to him, and turns to you in your cell and says, "Who do you think you are?"
And she says, "Who do you think you are?"
Cordelia! Akil like snarls.
That's right! That's my name! Don't wear it out!
You.
Yes, I, what? Use your words, big boy.
Akil's just like gritting his teeth.
She growls and she says, "Don't talk to any of them that way, you filthy fucking bitch!"
Aseir's just fucking panting. He is defeated.
You'd be wise to put some respect on my name.
I have no respect for
Bosses.
someone lower than me.
And then
She's using her position of power, and she says, "Have you forgotten who my father is?"
Have you forgotten who rules Empire?
Have you forgotten who basically helps with the Empire?
Helps. Keyword. And then she locks
Exactly.
Aseir in his cell.
And she looks at her and she says, "And what are you? Just some general? You hold very little significance. Once you die in battle, Mordred forgets all about you. Your life means nothing to everyone involved in this."
Well, to be honest, a lot of my life is desk. It's rather boring, I must admit.
And then she looks and she says, then why bother with him?
He's something of a old flame.
I know well aware of the history between you two, and I know what you've done to him, so why bother?
You rubbing it in. Damn you.
She just smiles.
Damn you. Rubbing it in like this. That's so like you.
Touchy.
Why do I have the feeling that her response would be something like, because I can, or because it's fun?
No. Got plans. There are things up in the upper echelons of society that are being dealt with, things that are being set in motion. And you're all very important on. Glad to see everyone's doing well.
You flatter us.
As there's an echo of bleh!
It's okay. But Akil is just like,
How you flatter us. But
No, I was saying in the background.
yeah. This is the first time you've actually seen Akil with animosity. He's never really shown anyone with this much disdain before. Nor has he really, if you've really seen him really, in all sense of the word, hate something or someone.
Listen.
And I'm guessing this is gonna be like heard. Loathing, an unadulterated loathing for your face.
Oh, you're saying is your voice loathing?
Huh? Am I robotic?
Yeah,
a little bit. Just a little bit.
1 second.
You're understandable but staticky.
1 second.
Also, a wreck. Trying to accomplish.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, we're nowhere close to that whole thing that's happening. Celis is listening, but I'm guessing he's probably not making much of that out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, can I be heard now?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, Kill is just like, you flatter us. And again, you've never heard, like, again, I don't know if it's, I'm gonna repeat myself.
No, that came across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, too.
And so just Cordelia just stands there and like Aseir's kind of just in his cell. He's not moving.
Joanna crawls over.
Imagine Aseir's just kind of like defeated right now and broken.
He's like that, but then he has this small bit of lucidity as he starts to look up with just a glare of absolute hate on Cordelia's eyes. But he knows that it turns her on, but fuck, he can't help himself.
Joanna, as best as she can, crawls over more towards the front of the cell and calls out Aseir's name to see if he is okay.
I'm gonna try. Can I make a perception check? I mean, she's right there, but like.
She's right there. You don't have to make a perception check.
Aseir!
Oh, God. Joanna.
Aseir!
What are you?
She
looks at Cordelia with pure hatred, and she says, "I swear to God, if I get out of this cell, you're dead, and that's a fucking promise."
If it's good,
Calm down, Iago.
She's just fucking glaring at her.
Yeah. I'm guessing she makes her exit.
You know, if you keep glaring like that, your face will...
And she says, you know, if you didn't have to try so hard... Oh, wait, no, fuck, I messed that up. And she
Yeah,
says,
oops.
Fuck, hold on, no, I have to redo my line. She says, I'm trying to call her ugly. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to call her ugly.
Trying to be half-witted, just like to have the last word.
And she looks at her and she says, at least I don't have to try so hard for attention.
Ooh!
This isn't trying. If
She
anything,
shakes her head.
rather boring effort.
She shakes her head and she says, no, because if it wasn't boring, you wouldn't be making the effort. Yet here you are, doing everything you can to get people's attention. You bask in it and you crave it because you never got any love in your life, any real love, because your fucking parents probably hated you.
Do you say this to everyone you first meet?
And she says, no, just the people that I know are low-life, stupid.
She's just continue, yeah.
Low life.
And she says, did I stutter? You have no value.
I have more value than you could ever imagine.
And she laughs and she says, continue telling yourself that if that's what helps you feel confident about yourself.
My.
I'll be more than happy when that mouth shut up.
And she says, I'll be more than happy when I finally slit your throat.
Yes, ladies are both beautiful, but for now...
Akil?
I want her myself.
Everyone wants me, don't you see?
She says, get a fucking number and get in line.
Joanna, now is not the fucking time.
Let's get a look at the menagerie, actually. So not just the two of you. Let's bask everyone attention, right? This is Drake's many now, isn't it?
Is money.
Is money.
Before Cordelia gets close, Arenda rolls over to face the wall.
I thought it was Dracone.
Yeah, again, I don't think Cordelia's near you yet, Arenda.
I know, but they heard her say that, and they don't know how close she is.
Okay.
So it's sort of a preemptive thing.
I get you.
The golden spark of the resistance, now aren't you?
Yes, shutting the fuck up. Plead the fifth, baby. Even that, he's not looking at her, he's just... not...
That is my man! Oh my god.
Oh yeah, even more than
He knows when to
here.
talk, and he knows when to shut the fuck up.
I'll plead the fifth, baby!
Let me get a good look at you. I know you're not going to give just yet. But it's nice to see your pretty face. And then she practically bounces on over to the other side. Says, old friend. I trust you're doing just peachy.
Friends? That the word you're using?
Isn't that what we were?
Brother called me family.
Friends, family, same difference.
This is how you treat your family. God, I'm glad I got out of that.
You know how absolutely incompetent my actual brothers were.
Which one?
Robin and Warren, obviously.
Right, I mean, Robin was pretty incompetent.
A deranged adult, that's for sure.
And then there's Warren, who
could use a few more brain cells, even if Robins are spoiled.
I mean, he likes to make an entrance, doesn't he?
Don't we all? Isn't that a family trait? Wouldn't you know that?
Well, I guess you're not wrong on that. So what is it? You're gonna kill me again? What am I doing here?
What are you doing here? And she raises a brow.
You're the ones that put me here.
You're the one that's associating yourself with rabble. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And then, let's see, who's in the next cell? And she looks on over at Trish. Ah, you're a completely different face.
Trish is just glaring at her.
Hi! And you...
I'm doing... Hold on. Shut up, all of you. I got plans. Shut up.
Okay.
Trish gets right up front to Cordelia, and she fucking spits at her face.
Power move!
You spit and she doesn't flinch. It's like her face is stone.
And she smirks and she says, Trish. Isha.
Name's Trish, bitch.
And it gets like right in her.
Nice!
And then she takes a finger, wipes it out. Feisty. Next. Ah, yes, the Blood Hunters. Right next to each other. Perfect.
Arenda's still fake napping, facing the wall.
You hear Cordelia bang on the bars of your cell. Cedric!
They're gonna try and fake nap as long as they can. As long as they can get away with.
Cedric, open up! Tired already. And then she turns to Zaid. Must have tuckered him out, haven't we? And Zaid, pleading the fifth, says nothing.
Pleading the fifth.
She kind of, oh, look at you. Botched up. Wouldn't I feel sorry if my face looked like... Shame. And then she moves forward and says, so this is it. We've got our captives. We've made our marks. And then captured a bunch of innocent strangers. Innocent. That's a funny word for it.
Now tell me, Cordelia, what did you get paid out for when you sold your soul to Mordred?
Paid out? What could you possibly mean?
Everyone has their price. What did he give you?
Everything.
And you don't think he wouldn't take it away if you became less than useful to him?
I am everything to him.
And Joanna perks up from, like, way across somewhere else, and she goes, are you?
Is that even a question?
It is, because, really, Mordred values no one.
You don't know Mordred like I do.
Do I?
You really don't.
What, are you gonna tell us he's your lover or something?
Oh, are you boning the dragon? No wonder you're so defensive.
Oh, shit!
That's right.
Insolent!
Everyone.
Oh, wait. What'd you say? Wait, okay, Amanda.
Fucker.
Amanda, what did Cordelia say?
Insolent!
Insolent whelp!
And then Joanna just continues pressing, and she says, everyone say it with me! Dragon fucker! Dragon fucker!
Aseir, his face down in the stone pavement floor.
Shut up! Why is everything hurt? The more you shout, the more it hurts.
That's the sound of Joanna digging her own grave even deeper.
For a princess, she really knows fuck all about politics.
What do you expect?
And she actually says, actually I do, considering I grew up around the system. What have you done?
Oh my god.
Fought a few wars?
Oh my god.
No, you actually know nothing.
Aseir's starting to crawl towards Joanna to the bars of the
Alice
cell.
looks to Cordelia deadpan and says, "Do you really think that Bastion would have trusted her with anything useful?"
And Joanna looks at, yells at Celis, and she's just like, fucking rude.
He's trying to save your ass right now, so calm down.
Oh.
He's trying to, if you know nothing...
You're basically trying to claim that you're high and important. And she's like, yeah, no, that's not a thing. And then Celis is like, do you really think that a person like her dad would trust her with anything worthwhile?
I don't think her dad's Mordred.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about Bastion.
Oh.
Do you really think that Bastion would have trusted her with anything that was actually important, considering how little he thinks of her? That was what Celis was going for there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that rhetorical?
No, that Celis. After Joanna popped off, Celis looks to her and he said, "Do you really think that Bastion would have trusted her?"
That was Cordelia's response.
Was that rhetorical?
Yeah.
Joanna looks for Aseir worriedly.
Aseir
So
is... Okay, so Aseir is literally... He's not using his arms. He's crawling via his chin.
Ow? That hurts?
Ouchie.
Yeah, she's looking at him worriedly.
It's like a slug. It's like a slug that's a human slug that's trying to move desperately as he just sees you. And also there's a weird feeling in maybe his or somewhere around his chest cavity, and he sort of like rolls over on the side, and it feels like a dim glow is just like sort of in his chest, and from the wound pops out an earring.
What the fuck?
Remember that when Trish gave Aseir her earring?
Uh-huh.
He stuffed it in his wound.
Or no, he doesn't remember that, but all you see is just like there's a weird stone in his chest and he doesn't know where he got it.
Feathers.
So Celis looks to Cordelia and says, "So how is this thing really gonna end? Death? Mordred exerting his power over everyone? Somebody else taking the throne from him?"
Well, for you... She just smiles. For Joanna and Drake, Mordred wanted to see them specifically. For Cedric over there, Nolan wanted to deal with that personally. He has something of a score to settle.
Gathered.
And, as nobles do, it's just business.
It always.
Oh, I want to note that Joanna's being aggressive because she's trying to take the attention off everyone else so they don't end up getting killed.
You'll. But
Wait, what?
Sethra being the ward of Nolan, that was a twist. I didn't see.
To be honest, I wasn't sure. When I first came to Palace, she was already here. I assumed somewhere along the slavery trail. He ended up picking her up, and he's been treating her rather kindly, I must admit.
Looks like she's better days. She's quite the shadow of her younger.
She's stronger than that. You know that, brother.
Celis catch that?
She is a strong girl. And so are you. And you're going to be strong for me just one more time, right?
She glares at Cordelia and she says, keep away from him.
You're going to be strong for me again and again and again and again.
Try as you might, my body may be broken. You can break it all you want, but you're never gonna get me. Ever. I don't care if I have to crawl. You're not gonna get anything from me.
But you see, you're already broken. And I'm going to get what I want. After all, think about just whose side you're.
So you're starting to fade.
The side of justice, integrity. That's not what runs the world, darling.
Joanna sees Aseir, like, fucking, like, fading. And she gets really worried and she says, let me heal him.
I offer as well.
Please. She's looking at Cordelia desperately.
Mercy.
Do whatever you want with me. Just let me heal him.
Joanna.
Whatever I want?
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't you dare, you bitch. Don't
And
touch
she
her.
nods. Joanna just nods.
Don't touch her. She's my.
You're what?
He can't even complete what is. You can leave whatever kind of interpretation you want from that. She's my.
I'm going to give very positive interpretations from it. Thank you.
Yeah, you may.
But no.
And then Cordelia turns to Joanna and says, unfortunately, I'm not the one with the keys to unlock those restraints. But I'll hold you to your word, Joanna. And then she makes her leave.
No. Before she makes her leave,
She
says,
leaves.
Unless you... I want to say something real quick.
We always wanna have
you from yelling out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can yell it out like as she like leaves.
And she says, you're not going to be able to keep me to my word unless you let me heal him.
She just doesn't even follow through with that. She's not.
You're very staticky.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that keeps happening.
I think your connection to your mouth, your microphone, and the computer is
1 second,
rough,
please.
buddy.
1 second, okay. Ugh.
You're good. Sorry.
Okay, well,
that sounds better, significantly so.
yeah, it just does that every once in a while. Okay, I apologize. Aseir is just fucking like he's just like, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just bleeding on the ground. He's just bleeding all over, and he's like, this is fine.
He's just like the meme.
And he actually tries to like muster up the strength from his arms to try and like find like maybe a bit of like a loose stone and just sort of apply it to like his, just like rest his wound on it, as rough as it can be. Kill is just can't even bring himself to look at Aseir, but he just needs to he wants to reach out, but he's cuffed. He doesn't know what to do. He's just like he tries to say the prayer of like a prayer just to like heal Aseir. He tries to say healing word on Aseir, but it doesn't work because of the collar.
My question wasn't answered. I heard we all were in our underwear. Is that fucking true or no?
We are in our
You're not in your undies. You're in like okay, you wear clothes underneath, right? You're in that.
Oh, okay. I was just like, wait.
Yeah, like think of prison. Okay. Think of prison jumpsuits.
You're not. Okay. No, you're not. It's not like prison jumpsuits. You're in your clothes that you wear underneath your armor.
Oh, okay.
You're basically in your short clothes.
Your short clothes. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just heard that. I was like, wait, are we in our underwear then, Trish?
No, the underwear thing was a joke.
Okay. Just no one answered me that.
Just as a hint there, homie. Only requires...
What spell is that?
Prayer of healing.
Yeah.
That requires verbal components. The collar is blocking.
Collar's blocking me.
Yeah.
I thought it only blocked the somatic.
No, the somatic. The wrists are on us are somatic, and
the collars prevent verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good try though.
Don't worry. I know what you're trying to do. It's fine. But basically, I think this is just some downtime, and Aseir is just gonna try and plop himself just to try and sit upward.
Is this a dream? Is this all just a fucked up dream?
Joanna looks over at Aseir and she just
Is this really
she looks
you?
helpless.
Yeah, he looks over to Akil and Joanna, then to Joanna.
Is this real? I'm not just seeing you again in my cell or in the other cell, right? That's really you.
She shakes her head. She nods with tears in her eyes, and she just goes, "It's me."
I heard my brother. Is he here?
He's here. We're here. We're all here.
What happened?
We got ambushed.
I see.
And she just like bursts into tears, and she just starts like, well, she's already in tears. But she starts sobbing, and she starts sobbing, and she says, "You're alive."
Aseir just like lets her cry, but it doesn't say anything. But he has so many things to say, but like at this very moment, he's just. I think it's best to just let her like loose. A part of him wants him. Yeah, part of him wants to say like, "There's no use in spilling tears over me," but nah, he immediately like shuts that thought off away. Akil is just kind of sitting on the bedroll. That's like given this dingy ass bedroll, and then he's just like spraying back, like brushing back his hair.
And
hello again.
She is just fucking. She's a wreck, and she says, "For months I thought you were dead, and you've been here suffering."
It's nothing new. Wouldn't be my first rodeo.
Shakes her head. She's like, "You shouldn't be going through this anymore."
He looks over to Drake's cell.
Is he still there?
just quietly says, Drake.
Oh, I see.
The whole crew is here.
The whole gang is all together good.
The gang's all here.
It's a SpongeBob meme.
Oh my
I was
god.
more thinking the Spider-Man meme.
Chicken Avatar!
I'm thinking of SpongeBob.
I was thinking
Oh my
of
god.
SpongeBob too. I was thinking of the meme on TikTok. It's like, the gang's all here.
Oh my god. What was that? What was that, Drake?
Am I the only one thinking Ruby? The gang's all here. Now we can all die together.
But yeah, Aseir is just trying to like just thinking he's just, I don't know, he's just kind of, he's lucid, but he's lucid enough to just like,
She just simply looks at him determined and she says, I promise. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you alive.
It's fine.
She
I'm still alive. I'm still alive right now, aren't I? It's gonna take more than that to kill me.
And she just simply, like, her tears are kind of like stopping a little bit, but she's still in distress, but she kind of like looks like her mind's already made up, and she says, and it's going to stay that way with my help.
Yeah.
And she says, no matter what the circumstances. She makes that clear.
yeah. Aseir looks a little bit closer to your eyes.
You sure do cry a lot, you know.
And she just kind of like pouts, and she just goes, shut up, now's not the time. I'm allowed to cry. I thought you were dead for months.
Was that how long it was? I lost track. The time is so strange here. You can't even see the goddamn sun here. Brother! Brother!
Yeah, I'm over here.
Persistent as ever.
You kidding me?
Glad to see you too. I'm sorry I didn't see you on the way here. Did you miss me? Fuck.
Yeah, we all did. So does your mother.
Yeah. I bet she does. It's pathetic. While we're talking here, I guess I've been thinking a lot, you know? I've been thinking just on everything. I didn't realize what I had until I already lost it again. Since you're all here now, I might as well just say it. Akil. Drake, you scumbag. Salas, brother. Is Arenda here too?
Jesus, no,
The party, except for Aseir, has heard everyone refer to Arenda as Cedric.
Yeah, but he doesn't know if Arenda's here. He doesn't know if Arenda's here. He doesn't know who Cedric is. That's why he's referring to Arenda. Like, is Arenda here?
He hears Arenda pipe up, who's Arenda?
New guy. New faces. Alright, gotta get used to that.
That's J-Loud, not Arenda.
Yeah.
I think time here, it made me better again. It reminded me of what I fought for. Why I did what I did. And I realize I don't want to lose you all again. This time, I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you for sure.
And he looks at Joanna.
Definitely not.
And she just tearfully smiles at him.
I hate to break up this moment. Wonderful speech, really. Aseir, while we have you in this moment of lucidity, you know me. I'm the asshole. What have you been doing here? What do you remember?
It's all a blur. It's all so hazy. It kept me in here. Shocked me. You name it. I don't remember the shit they did, but they couldn't break me, not once. I didn't give them jack shit. I just remember the fighting. The claws. The blood. The pit. Chances are we're gonna go there soon. If not, that's how we're gonna die there. Maybe use me to punch you and hack you to pieces myself with my bare hands. 'Cause it's just like them. Talons. There's something else. I don't know. You said I was gone for months.
I haven't been personally the best timekeeper, but yes, about.
I think the guard should be giving us our meals by now. During a certain time, they'll drag us out of our goddamn cells, or they'll just watch us one at a time or two. Maybe they'll just they usually just watch us eat. What? Then they just, those perverse bastards just watch us in the goddamn showers clean ourselves up, even though we don't have the strength to stand. If you've been here as long as I have, at the very least, I think I shot my lungs out. Screaming too much.
Have you seen anyone else here? Any other prisoners?
My sister. What did that bastard do to her?
How long was she here?
I don't know. I barely speak to her. I could only watch her. She seems so far away with that fuck around her. The master of this fucking household. He treats her well. It's disgusting. Treats her well. Gives her nice shit. She knows that she doesn't want to be here. Especially. But whatever they did to her, I don't know. I did see people come and go. There was this woman, a woman I fought before I was dragged up here. She was an elven woman, wore dark, a purple highlight. She was beautiful, but
Sophie, what are they doing with her? And you hear Zaid say this from down in this hall.
Is that his name? Is that her name?
Yes.
Ren immediately sits up at that.
Last I saw, I'm sorry. It was either me or her. But before I could. You don't have to worry, I didn't kill her. I didn't even want to. I've been fighting so much, I thought she was just another one of those fucking dogs. I think I've become one of them. That's all I am, a dog. War dogs. They all went down on her. Last I saw, she was fighting for her life. She must be chewed up and spit out right now. Bones littered the sand. Stone and sand. That's all there is to this place. Stench of blood and piss. You get used to it, sorta. But
Ew.
it's disgusting.
Celis kind of pipes up for a second, says, honestly, I think the accommodations were better at Vintage Hall.
That brings back memories, huh?
Yes, the last time we were fighting for our lives in a godforsaken arena.
That's the first time I actually laughed in a while.
Careful, a little bit of lung right there. Ooh.
It's funny. Whenever you all are around, I think I could smile again.
Aww. Joanna, you see her just fucking like about to sob again, like her bottom lip is trembling.
Akil.
Hey, Aseir.
Yeah.
Last time we saw each other, what the hell was that thing that had overcome you?
Akil like also kind of perks up and looks back. He's had his like back to the bars, and he's just been silently weeping. He like snot's running down his like fucking face, and
He's
at the mention,
crying.
oh yeah, very ugly crying. He looks towards the direction where Celis was like popped out the question, then looks towards Aseir. And Aseir is just looking up at the ceiling, trying to find the words to describe what the fuck just happened.
I don't know. I just remember. White. It was so bright. A bright light enveloping me. And war. That familiar feeling. You know when you get lost in the swordplay. You lose yourself and you just find those little sparks. That's all I could feel. And just... it's nothing new. Me getting so fucking pissed. There was someone that said, "You look easy. I'll start with you." That's all I can remember. Everything's just a blur. I fade in and out of consciousness, and before I knew it, I was in a cage. Said that they found me wandering around. I was running along, or they had to take so many people to take me down, but I don't remember. All I can remember is just being overwhelmed by teeth. So many teeth. They close in. It just closes in. And I'm here. I'm sorry if that's not a lot of information to go off of.
That doesn't sound like anything that they've heard about, right?
Werewolf.
I mean,
Well, based on what he was describing, what came over him,
Yeah, it's just like a feeling. It's hard for him to describe it or like say it well. Rex, dude, does anyone need to make a roll to like, you know, get what Aseir's talking about, or at least what you can remember through that like broken, a broken memory. Description, a broken memory of a description.
Rexu.
Pardon?
Rex, is there like any do we have to roll anything? Because Aseir just like Celis
No.
asked. Yeah.
That's, as far as what you're able to remember of that, that was beautifully done. You get 1 inspiration for that.
Yeah.
It could break these cups, Aseir, I know it!
He's also tired as shit.
Mm-hmm.
How strong are these manacles if Celis flexes against them?
I flexed all of them all I want, even when I wasn't so fucked up.
Rex, I have a question.
Yes.
Would that description spark anything in Arenda?
No.
Something old, but not old. What I'm asking. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Was Drake did Drake get you like get any of that?
Yeah, I know what I need to know, I think. You know what I know? Like...
You know what you know?
I know what I know.
you get what he's talking about, but like you don't even need to make a roll for that, you know? You know.
I know from what I've been told myself, personally, to the DM, what I know. You feel me?
Roll for metagame.
Roll for metagame, hell yeah.
Yeah, roll for like more like whispers. It's more whispers if anything else.
While Aseir finished up his explanation of the first time Trish actually met him, she does speak out and say, "That was a very good first impression, Lockhart. It's been a while since we talked and seen each other."
Lockhart, who is this? Who the fuck?
I'm a
are you?
Verlin. I'm Trish Verlin.
He's gonna make a history check to know what she's talking about.
Does he need to?
He doesn't. He may know some things, but like
yeah.
But considering like his state, he's also trying. He's also.
He's too tired. Even if he knew something, he
Makes
doesn't
sense.
know it right
He's
now.
he's taking a lot of brain damage.
No, you should play it up with what Drake said.
Quick, get this man to regenerate.
I'm not gonna use my inspiration now. It's
No. I said you should play it up with the with what Drake said, and mishearing.
Yeah, he's just like,
Wait. Like that coffee shop? Like the coffee shop that was once down in Crest?
No.
Are you talking about
It's
that shop? It's been so
No.
fucking long.
It's a long story. Nobody probably wants to hear it, but a Lockhart and many, I don't know how fucking long ago it was, were a team together. It's a long story. I don't think anybody wants to hear it. She walks back to her bed.
Wait, what's your name again? What's
Trish.
Trish Verlo?
Berlin.
Verlin.
Merlin? What?
Such a strange name. I think my dad talked about it, but I don't fucking remember. It's...
Oh, my daddy talked a lot about your... Yeah.
Are you tied to me and my family?
Maybe.
Joanna, I kill. Drake, would you mind if would you mind if I listened to a story? Trish, Trish, is it?
Yes.
Tell me the story. Maybe it'll pass the time.
She kind of looks over at Celis and is kind of not knowing what to do.
I
She
haven't
doesn't
spoken
want
in
to
so
bore.
many. I haven't spoken to people, to friends, in so
Just
long.
tell him the blessed story already.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
but,
okay.
but he's also like,
Friends. I haven't spoken to any of them in so long. I thought I'd never have them again. Please tell me the story. If I consider you a friend.
T.
Sorry, there's a wasp in here, and I'm trying to kill it, and it's about to
I
sting
feel that
me.
though.
And I'm like,
I feel that though.
and I'm like, not today, Satan. Where the fuck are you? I'm sorry.
Motherfucker. Where are you?
It was some of those the other week. Fuck those things.
Well, it's a baby too, so I'm like, where are you?
Oh no.
Okay. Oh fuck, found it. It like came up.
It's like can't fly if its wings are wet.
Yeah.
My computer's around where it's like landing, so I'm like, oh hell no. Okay. Keep going. I will probably get to the story after I DM Rex some stuff.
Okay. This year's, so I'm just guessing like maybe Trisha's telling like little bits and pieces of the story, I guess. Or do you are you doing like DM whispers?
Hold on. I will talk the story in a little bit. I just have one information, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. So Trish gets comfortable in what kind of bed do they have, Rex? It's not comfy.
It's like a straw bed.
Ah, okay. So she sits on the straw bed, crisscross applesauce.
Aseir doesn't have a bed, by the way.
I know. And she leans her back against the wall, and begins the story. 2 centuries ago. Well, I was named after. What?
When dragons walk the earth.
Yes, when dragons see her.
Oh my god.
Saeed might be able to see her.
Probably. She's very animated. That's all I can say.
You're an Italian.
She's very Italian. Yes.
When
she speaks stories. So. Aw.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just like, aw, sweet moments here. So Trish, I'm not gonna go with full on detail, but like I'm gonna give like somewhat detail. Trish tells little stories about her great grandma and how she doesn't know a lot about her past, and nor does Trish know, but she was named after Trezevere. Trezevere hooked up with a royal guy on a boat, and this guy knew, or so she couldn't really remember much of the tale, nor that I can remember some of the tale. Odie, just lay down. Sorry. And she just speaks about like how she met Lucius Lockhart, how Trezevere, Berlin, and Lucius Lockhart met. They met on a boat, captured by pirates, and how they just went on adventures together, and other members they were a part of together, and just a lot of fun stories together, and some heartbreaking, some touching moments here and there, but she doesn't know much of what went on between those two, really, but she knows that those two did keep in touch, but like they did separate, but families do know each other. And
Yeah, I get you. He's just like,
yeah. I don't want to say much because I don't know for sure.
And then
without your consent.
Aseir kind of looks at Akil, and like, you know, Akil looks at Aseir. He's just like,
well, I'll be damned. Fate works in real mysterious ways, I guess. What a fucking bitch.
Ow.
Hey Rex, was Trisha's other earring taken away, or is it still on her ear?
it's in Aseir's like cell.
No, I meant the one she has on her.
Oh.
Because I know Aseir has it, and Trish, I don't know if Trish still has
The other one is in Trish's ear.
Okay, my girl.
Yeah, it kind of faintly glow. Does it like faintly glow?
Yeah, it slowly does, yeah.
Now who's peacocking with your glowy earring?
Sure, Severe does see that.
That
No,
might.
fuck. Trish does see her earring glow. She's like, oh shit. What? Hey, who has my earring? It's glowing.
Arenda peeks out their cell. Well, I'll be. Maybe the legend is true.
There's this weird ass rock in my cell.
Rock?
It fucking glows. Oh no, it's a little tiny ass pebble.
Trish takes out her earring, and she there's only one guard in here, right?
Yeah.
What is that guard doing, or can no one see?
He's not within view.
Okay, because I was gonna let Trish let the earring float over to Aseir, if that's all right.
It's covered in blood. I'm sorry if it's what. This thing's covered in blood. I'm sorry. I don't know where it came from.
No, I'm letting Trish's earring go too.
Yeah. I understand. I know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
He's just saying that. He's just saying like, oh, I'm sorry. It's kind of covered in blood.
Okay.
So you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes. She does let the earring float to, and it's like it's a neon-ish glow. Just think of Puck. Think of Puck when he glows.
Oh,
from
fuck.
Officer.
Fuck.
Puck. Just think of that.
Oh, fuck.
Think of him and like his.
I think of him.
Glowing.
I think of him always.
We do. We bless Puck. Love him. French
Puck
kiss.
is so
Mwah.
nice.
And
Puck
the
is
earring
great.
floats to Aseir's cell, and she's like, "Where did it go?"
Does it go into my cell or does it just like not appear?
It does. It doesn't go to his cell.
Does it?
goes
That depends on the DM. Does it?
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. That's why I was asking.
okay?
I want to make sure.
Oh wait. Whoa. Oh. Magic rocks. That must be it. I think I am dreaming. I think I've gone crazy. That's pathetic. Thought I was stronger than that.
You went crazy a long time ago, brother.
Oh no, big guy. You're not the only one who saw the floating earring.
This is the first time it's ever done that. And it's still glowing in front of Aseir. It is just like moving around, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
God. Oh, God. I've lost track of how many fucking dogs I killed and bears.
Oh my.
They all start looking the fucking same. God should be bringing us food by now. After getting shit kicked out of me, I think it's time that some of them go to the cafeteria and they just hang out there. They let us out of our cells every once in a while, but cuffs don't come off. If they're feeling real generous, they torture your ass. It's just a bunch of Nolan's thugs. I don't know where the fuck they put my sword, and I can't even fucking sleep without it. So I've just been... I don't know. I try to sleep, but... someone keeps on popping up in my dreams.
And he looks to Joanna.
You cut out. You said he looks to who?
He looks to Joanna when he says, "There's a figure in my dreams." I mean, like, cause like I miss. He's like he can't sleep without his sword. It keeps him up. But there's the only way he's been able to get some sleep is by thinking of someone, and he looks to Joanna.
Oh, you're hurting my heart. Oh my god.
I mean, with that image, that dream, I think that's my new sword. Or...
You're gonna make me cry!
Shush!
It shines dimly. The ears just shine dimly. Strange color like in the Feywilds. Nightmarish as they are, this one's beautiful. And other lights around this figure. A raven comes by, and a dog around her, next to her feet. A little kobold that we found. It's also there. They all shine so brightly. And my light's nowhere to be seen among them. Maybe that was the light that enveloped me. I think. I'm sorry, I'm no good with words.
She shakes her head and she says, No, it's fine. And she's tearing up again, and she's also blushing. She's like, that shit. I'm over here like that. She's just overwhelmed with how sweet that is. And man, I'm kicking my bed right now, bro. Like, that shit was cute.
You got what you wanted after all this time. Alright?
Leave me alone. It's been a slow burn for 3 years. Let me have this.
It has not been 3 years.
No,
2.
It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years, bro.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. We started in 2018.
I don't know how to math. Let me live.
Reverse math is hard. You mean subtraction?
Oh my god.
I can't math.
Let me have this. It's been a long time.
I'm finally giving you what you want. So it's just like in all of Aseir's time here, everything's so dark. I think the only thing that kept him going, he's just thinking like, what's kept him going is the thought of going back to those little sparkling lights again. A family, friends. I guess those are lights. Rather beautiful lights. And so many more that he doesn't even know they're there. It's an entire, like, it's almost, but in the end, he just kind of thinks that this is sort of like a dream. Again, just another dream to comfort him in this rather hellish place. And if this is real, maybe those little stars that he would see,
God damn it.
those little sparks of dreams, I guess, finally came true and came back to him to light him, just to illuminate his path just one more time. And hopefully they stay.
Well, Joanna, I guess your North Star is in the sky again. Ooh.
It bumps into Lannis.
Fuck! I'm here to break you guys out, boys!
All for a rescue?
I will.
No, I was being goofy.
I know, it's fine, but like, it's great. It's great.
But you know, Joanna's very touched, and she's overwhelmed with emotion. She's just fucking, she's in her feels, man. I'm in my feels.
Akil is also kind of feeling some things. It's like those familiar memories. I think it's that quality that Aseir doesn't really show often. That why he fell for him in the first place, and like, he sort of feels Joanna's energy is like, you know, embarrassed energy, and is just reminded of those lost days. Bittersweet, but in this moment, oh wow, it's so sweet, yet so bitter.
She very stupidly but sweetly just sniffles, and she goes, "You've been dreaming about me?"
I've been dreaming about all of you. All of you shine so brightly. Even you, Drake.
You is money. Is money.
If I were to
Insert like shades.
Yeah.
What?
All things considered, despite my opinions of you, I think you're that one gold star next to that one red one. I think it's weird from there.
Sorry for any noise on my end.
It's okay.
I'm changing how I'm sitting on my bed.
You're good.
No, it's because my bed is creaky as hell.
It's fine, it's fine.
You're good.
Solace, you're a star that... Solace, brother. You're the star that's ever so close. The star that's closest to me was one of the closer ones to me. By my side. A shield and by my back. Akil, you give me wings. Drake, I feel like you're the gold in my side. Arenda was, well, a nice little bracelet. Something to sort of remind me of who I was. A reminder, I guess.
Arenda's eyes actually go a little wide at that, but they don't say anything.
And Joanna, I reach out to you. I do. And when I finally grab you, you fade away.
And he slowly starts to reach, like wearily, his hand shakily reaches out through the bars.
Tell me you're real. I need to feel you so this isn't a dream.
Who is he saying this to?
He's saying this to you. He's reaching out of the cell bars to touch you to make sure that he's always like, he's had this dream of like, you have companions just like being little stars and accessories on him, but Joanna, he sees a figure. He sees a figure. Huh?
How close are the cells to each other?
Like around at least 5 feet, but he's reaching out as best he can. Reaching out as farther as he can. He's trying to at least have that touch.
Joanna crawls quickly over closer to the cell door and begins just reaching her arm out. DM, what do we roll in order to touch hands?
You can't.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't.
You're just reaching for each other.
We're just reaching for each other.
Oh, why are you hurting me?
And Aseir just sort of has the somber look of just like, as the strength of his arm just gives way, and he just plops on the floor, and he's just like,
and again. Starts sobbing.
Yeah, he's just like, I guess I did it again. I can't get you again.
That's okay. The presence is enough. Hearing your voices. God. Hearing your voices, it's so nice. All of you.
Mike, I swear to God.
I'm sorry, but I'm singing that song right now in my head.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all so fucking bad. No,
I just checked the fucking chat.
I hate all y'all.
Christ.
Joanna, I can't get over the fucking Mike. This meme is gonna be in my head the entire night. I want you to know that. All right. Joanna's just fucking. She's just so fucking stressed, man. She just wants to hug him and also heal him. And she's just fucking.
She want to fuck him. I mean, what?
Oh my God.
I mean, that's gonna come later, but that's not what she's thinking about right now. But
Just a sexual healing.
when I get that feeling, I won't say. Sorry. Okay. Marvin Gaye is a king. All right. Listen. Anyway. She sinks to the floor, like to the like against the cell, and she's just sobbing. She's just fucking distressed. She's literally just like overwhelmed with everything, and of course she's worried about everyone else as well. But definitely not being able to reach out to someone she loves, stressing her the fuck out, and she's just sobbing. Like all you guys hear is.
It's the cherry on the sadness Sunday.
Sad Sunday.
Mm-hmm. She's just going.
And that is where we're gonna end.
Why? It's barely 10.
Also, but again, Millen has other things to do in classes.
Oh,
yeah.
Classes start Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an 8 a.m. class.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And I am a night owl.
Good luck.
I have to leave as well because I have to go play my barbarian Triton tonight, and I'm excited.
Kick all
Hey.
the asses, Harley.
Hey, I'd be down to watch that with y'all. Hey, Rex, you want to watch it?
Watch what?
The game of I've never seen the Monster Hearts. So I want to learn about it.
Oh no, we're not playing the Monster Hearts.
Oh.
We played that last night.
Yeah,
Oh.
we played it last night.
You said that they're like barbarian Triton thing.
Yeah, barbarian
That's,
Triton.
that's the game Harley's in, but not Geek and I.
Oh, okay. Never
That's
mind.
D&D, not Monster Hearts.
Yeah. I get you. Like, no, I thought it was for something else, and I don't know if, like, what game that is. I don't know if it's for somewhere else.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, that should end our session, and thank you all for like checking up on us, and yeah.
Hello,
Okay.
geek. Is it done recording?
I'm about to stop recording.
Okay.
Smash that stop button.
This is not the stove, I know.
Jesus, no.
All right. Well, I'm stopping it right now. All right. See you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it.
Harley, did you get the wasp?